Dreamliner, bonjour. BR3 soccer. Hello. Impeccable timing. I'm known for that. And by known for that, I mean I was gonna stream earlier, and then I was debating whether or not I wanted to, and then I wanted to, and then I did. Fried taco? Yeah. My girlfriend has some friends in town, so she was gonna drive over to my place, but she had friends, and she's like, I haven't seen them in a while, so I want to kind of chill and with them and see how things are going. So I'm like, all right. So normally I wouldn't be live now, and now we are. I don't really know until when, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know? Oh. Kind of assumed the guy with the 80 boost would have jumped for that. Bro kind of just... Why are you grabbing pads? Hey, buddy. Nope. That was faking, obviously. Calculated. I'm not gonna lie. I was not paying attention to that bounce. No, later in face, not you too. Kimini? No, I like that. Watch the NASCAR race? I'm gonna be dead ass. I will never watch a NASCAR race. I watched Daytona 500 one time. Did not understand it. Did not want to understand it. Never again. Literally any racing is not interesting to me. Maybe if I watched Drive to Survive, that'd be different, but I'm not a racing guy. I think what those people do is incredibly impressive and incredibly dangerous, but it's just not for me. Oh, this guy is such an ugly nerd. Oh, buddy wasn't ready for my drop off. Everything is Superman movie? I've not seen it yet, but I do want to. James Gunn is definitely a director I like. So I was kind of curious about it, but admittedly I have not seen it at all. The only recent movie I've seen was Sinners, and that was pretty pog. But yeah, I definitely need to see Superman. Oh. Hit that light, but I was like, I don't know. 1v1 me? I have no idea who you are, so I'm never gonna 1v1 someone who's a random. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I did not pay attention to Nick. I was looking at the guy next to him. That's okay. Our teammate can't aerial, and these guys can flip reset and double tap, so this was never gonna be a fair matchup, straight up. I did give it right away to him, but still. You gonna like it? Cool. Markiplier? I'm Asian, less tall, and doesn't have the same voice. I don't know why I'm Markiplier. Hey, Girthenheimer. Hopefully you are having a good day. TGIF. Man, it's not even in. Nice pass, cool. Well, rank you. This is GC2 right now. We're usually GC3 SSL. The only tackle I want is the one I see in front of me, and he's supreme. How have things been? I don't like that wink. Straight up, did you? That was spooky. Alright, no problem. Whoa, what? Okay, first of all, I thought he would chow this because he had 100 on the near, but he didn't, so I was like, oh yeah, that's one thing. But I have no idea why I tapped that and my nose went down. I'm like genuinely baffled why my nose went down on that touch. Like I didn't even do anything to make it go down. Normally at a 50 like that, it's pretty routine. Well, we got it back, so it doesn't matter. I heard there's a new Fennec. You're looking at it. This is the Octane ZRF, I believe. Oh man, what a fake by that guy. Or by fake, I mean just not getting the touch he was looking for. Ah. Man, I would have loved boost. Probably could have doubled that. Ah. Damn it, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Chow. No, I tried to predict his cut. Oh well. I'm not waiting that long. Taco, please be one me. Hey, Rexo, maybe if you weren't like a plat one, then maybe I'd consider it. Because 99.9% of the reason I don't have random 1v1s is because 99% of the time it's either a guy who's incredibly high SSL and he just wants to beat a streamer and be like, huh, I challenged a random streamer and destroyed him. Well, of course he did. I don't play ones as much as you. Or, much more likely, it is someone who's not nearly as good as me and you're playing in hopes of beating me, and then I mop the floor with you 10-1. And then you're like, oh, okay, and then you leave and never come back. So what's the upside for me? There isn't an upside. It's not gonna be a challenging game, it's just gonna be me clapping you. So how about you save up points and we can 1v1. And then if you beat me then, cool. And if not, then I didn't waste my freaking time on stream. And if you don't like that, then there's a billion other streamers you can ask that of, and then they're all gonna say no, because fun fact, every streamer's rules is don't just come in my chat and demand a 1v1. Holy crap, dude. It's like your first day on the internet. Crazy. Oh, didn't think my teammate would half flip on that. Nice. Man's converted and started preaching a little bit. We can just spike that. I saw him go backboard. I was like, maybe. Man, that would have been way sexier if he found me in the backboard. But you know what? That pass he made was pretty sick, so not even angry. Yellow. Fake that inside real quick. He bit. We're just gonna put that line because they never see it coming. Flick and goal. Nice. Woo! See free Palestine? Free Palestine. I'm assuming you meant that because it said free Palestine, which is even funnier of a way to spell that. But I will say, let's not bring up anything political in the stream. That's kind of my rule. I just thought it was funny that you didn't even get close to what you're trying to spell. It's like being like, man, we need to end this war in Ukraine. Huh? It's like, I get what you mean, but do I? Do I truly? That was not a good pinch. Please say, trust me, I literally just said it. Oh, thread the needle. Oh, yeah. Perfect, Guac. Hi, what rank are you? Halo Chucho sucks. What a weird name. This is pretty low from what we normally are. Like, this is like mid GC2, which is pretty sad, but whatever. We're normally GC3 SSL, so I'm just trying to get back to that right now. Oh, no, I didn't land on the ceiling. I'm gonna blame the new hitbox, chat. And by new hitbox, I mean the old hitbox, but it's just a different visual hitbox. Different Fennec, you know? Hey, wait, I literally just asked for no one to bring up anything political on stream. If you guys truly want all that stuff, you want all those opinions, then you can, I don't know, find another streamer that's way more open about that, at least on stream. You know, sometimes I break my own rule, but I like to avoid it just because it only leads to arguments in the chat. Not really a fan of that. Hey, turret. Why is everyone being political? Because people love to hear streamers' opinions, which I get, you know, I totally get that. I just think it's weird. I literally had like a couple different people come into my stream and they kept asking over and over, and eventually I just got sick of it and I was like, you know what, fine, yeah, ask me a political question. Oh, completely open book for the next 30 minutes. And this dude who would come in like every single stream goes, oh no, we don't agree on something. You didn't vote for this guy? I can't watch you anymore. And then he literally never came back. I'm like, dude, what a Weenie Hut Jr. like rewards member. Like, you're telling me because we didn't, like, I don't talk about political stuff at all. I'm not even like saying anything that you would disagree with on stream. But because I didn't, you know, secretly, unrelated to the content on stream, that I think differently than you, that you're never gonna watch a streamer you genuinely enjoy ever again. That's so crazy to me. I disagree with you. Yeah, I could see that. Whoa, hello. Hello. See, I like the part where I got absolutely molested on that one. Hello, easy. Super Weenie Hut Jr. That's what I'm saying, Major. Nothing more un-American than shunning those you disagree with politically. Agreed, Junkie Moon. That's kind of why I like that rule, because even people I disagree with are in chat, and that's fine, because I can, as long as they're not like freaking Nazis, like, I don't care. You know, come on in. We can at least unify under our shared likes and whatnot. And that's kind of a nice thing to escape the everyday. You ever played against those bots of Ripple 1v1? They're impossible to beat. I've not played against the new Ripple ones. I have played against Nexto and Seer, and those are pretty insane. Nexto is actually one that will beat me like probably like half the time if I'm not careful. Because the thing about Nexto is that it's not really that difficult. I'm not even a 1v1 guy. I played Nexto, I remember, in a private match because I was just like, I was screwing around late at night. And I felt like the biggest thing about Nexto is that if you make literally any mistake, the open net is always scored. That's the most impressive part. But like, it will fall for flicks. It won't defend certain air dribbles super well. So it's like, as long as you can get the first fake in, it's great. But in terms of like taking a perfect flick, like if you're a 1v1 against the flick, you're basically boned. It's so good. It's so good. I joined your stream, and the first thing I hear is, I love how I get molested on that. Yeah, you would like that, freak. Like when I just get absolutely destroyed in the corner because I'm getting quintuple bumped. That's crazy. You went for that, soy. Achu, bless you, you're welcome. Did you just achu and then bless yourself? Sick pass, I'm gonna get the assist. No! Why? Guac, you just robbed me of an assist. Yeah, it's fine. It's not like Guac's gonna miss this read, right? Close one. I tempted fate on that last one, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even hit that properly, and he predicted that? That was like a pre-jump. Why are you there? That's so weird. All right, well, my bad. That last rip was crazy. I'm not a good player, but I just watched a GC3 SSL player play against it. I mean, yeah, the hardest thing about the bots is that their flicks are perfect, and honestly, a lot of their 50s are pretty solid as well. That's like the thing that blows my mind. You're watching these bots like just perfectly immobilize like every single play. Touch. I flick like Nexto. That's what happens when you do those that French fries workshop map too much. What was Taco's thoughts on RLCS today? Dude, NA means NA does not stand for North America. It stands for near airport. That's freaking insane that we were undefeated in international matchups, then we went 2 for 8 in the rest of Swiss. The fact that we only get Energean is like not maybe surprising, but fun fact, that is the least amount of NA teams in an RLCS top 8 ever. Ever, chat. I'm talking ever. Like, what a freaking explosion down the stretch. Or implosion, rather. Like, my lordy. I didn't really expect Space... People are like, I think Space Station might make a run. I'm like, personally, I was like, I just think they're too young. I think it's their first major ever. I don't know if that's going to go well. Just because, like, that's really hard to get used to that pressure. But... I'm like, you know, I was happy they went there. Gen G not getting kind of slapped around by Twisted Minds is also crazy. Mina's looking crazy, like insanely good. All of Europe makes it, and Carmine has to go to 5. The fact that round 5 was Sam #1 and EU #1, guys, this is Swiss. It was lit. Dig's adopted because they're not French. Yeah, but Dig's got a good mixture. We got a Moroccan in there. We got a French in there. We got a Dutch in there. We got an honorary American because ever since Jack came to NA and played for Gen G, he is an honorary American. If you guys remember the Copenhagen split. Spanish? What are you talking about? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought Nas for a second was on Dig. I just completely blanked on that. I was like, what do you mean? He's not Spanish. And then I'm like, oh wait, Stizzy is Spanish. Didn't Jack live in Toronto? No, I think Jack lived in the same apartment building as Reddles, Com, and a bunch of the people did over in Dallas. There's like a specific building, which I will not mention because I don't want to dox these guys, that they, like pretty much all NA pros across multiple esports live in. I remember Comdad sent it to me. He's like, hey, if you ever want to get food with Robert, aka Com, he's like, you should hit him up. He lives at da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, cool. I know where that is. Noise. Due to me being from EU, I can confidently say I've never been more proud. Yep. Jack says Euro as they come. That was the joke. Oh, if I 180 flicked it, that would have been flawlessly timed. Fine, get scored on. That was so surprising I didn't get my boost. Buddy, my badge is back. Let's go. The remembering. Things we love to see. No. That's bad. Don't double that. Uh-oh, you're gonna commit. Boop. Yes, teammate! Yes, teammate! King, yes! Oh, no. Oh. Turn. Buddy, thank you for the $3 super chat. Appreciate you. Very kind. We like to see kindness in the stream. Huh? Guys, I just yelled about YouTube about this. No politics. And that includes in Twitch chat. I spiked that straight down because I saw my teammate land in the mid post, and he kind of like stared at the ball for a half second, so I was like, oh, is he gonna go? Nice. I ate 2,037 dogs. I just ordered Domino's. You want a napkin? What? Are you trying to say I have a stuffy nose? I noticed that earlier. I'm good. Who's gonna make it $6, chat? The eternal question. I work at Domino's. I will say Domino's was like, they actually had that whole campaign where they're like, hey guys, remember how our pizza used to be ass and now it's good? And I'm like, that's kind of crazy that you're just admitting your pizza used to be butt. And as someone who grew up with the pre-good Domino's, because it was the official sponsored, like, or bulk provider of pizza for my whole school district. So I ate it K through 12 every day. Super freaking crazy how much better it is now. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna say it's gourmet, but still, I'm like, damn, this they actually did step it up. They even step up to the streets. Nice win. I still miss a late 90s. I gotta say, Pizza Hut is like the epitome of American cuisine in that they looked at a cheese pizza and they're like, but can it have more fat? And they're like, yeah, we can, I don't know, what if we like, I don't know, no bad ideas, stuffed the crust with cheese? And they're like, Jensen, that's insane, we can't do that. The pizza engineers were like, I think we could do it. And they're like, all right, try it out. And then they took one bite and they're like, wow, this will single-handedly lower the estimated lifespan of most Americans. That was like $7 for pizza. I think Papa John's, you know, it's not a good pizzeria, probably because the guy who founded it drops the N-word a lot. But other than that, not a huge fan of it. They do have a garlic dip that you can buy with pizza, their breadsticks and whatnot. If you dip the crust of your pizza in that or just drizzle it, oh, that garlic sauce is crack cocaine, chat. I'd rather die than throw my pizza away. Dang. Give me my $7 combo pizza or give me death. Ooh, nice cut. Should have just flicked that immediately. Just got my Papa John's delivery. Crazy. Megadeth or Metallica? I'm gonna be dead ass. I don't know enough about Megadeth to answer that. Astronomical throw. It's not even throw. Honestly, guys, if you guys have not seen the end of Game 3 of Gentlemates and Ultimates, you have missed out on one of the most ridiculous moments of Rocket League esports I've ever seen. Because what's crazy about it is that it wasn't even, in my opinion, a throw. It was just incredibly good execution, like 3 times in a row. Oh. That's crazy, dude. He bumped me into the hit forward. Didn't have the approach on that. Talk answers yes to the questions. Are you rushing or dragging? That was a weird decision by that guy. He tapped the ball middle and then drove to the outside. I really don't know what he was going for. AC/DC or Guns N' Roses? Why do we have to choose Guns or Roses? Our time to get sad, playing Last of Us for the first time. One time. I'm in a taco mood right now. Damn. Sorry, buddy, but I'm not single. Oh no! That was my super delayed musty. Bro, you had the boot. I don't understand how he misses that. That's important. I mean, not a good touch by me. I was trying to do that a little different, but either way. Not the touch I wanted. It's okay. Teammate is not ready for that, unfortunately. That wasn't the best touch there. I saw him go super inside, so I tried to win it to the corner, but it did not work. Hey, travel nerd. Good save. Oof, wow, I did not realize he got that poor of a touch on the first one. Wait, who grabbed the mid? What? I really expect that bounce to be a little heavier. What is happening? Dude, everybody expected everybody else to touch that. That was crazy. Okay, I slowed that down because I thought he'd challenge earlier, and they didn't, and I realized I could add the double, and then I just didn't take it. Crazy. Not really sure why he did that, but okay. As soon as I scroll down, I always run into you. I mean, that's what happens when you comment in the stream chat. Shout out to that one guy who has never been on the internet and never thought about how the internet works. Bro comes into stream, types in my chat for like 10 minutes straight, and then leaves. And then he's like, wait, why did it recommend your stream again? I'm like, because you stayed in the stream for a long time and were commenting a lot in the stream. And then he would keep doing that, and then he'd leave, and he goes, wait, bro, what the heck? Why does it keep showing you? It's like, because YouTube knows you're engaged in the stream, dummy. Like, stop talking if you don't want to watch, or if you don't want to see me anymore. And then he was just like, no, I'm gonna keep chatting, and then get increasingly angry that I keep coming back. YouTube's probably so confused. It's like, wait, you don't want to be here? Oh man, that was just a little too far out. I wanted to spike that, and then halfway through I realized I don't have that. Oh, that's crazy that that's the first time you ever hit that flick in your life, S. Eric. Ugh, I thought the new season map would be the new... No, Champions Field is always going to be the map. I think this is like the map 3 map in the RLCS rotation right now. What? No, that's a shame. Well, I mean, I knew that was probably going to get dunked. I didn't expect that to be literally perfectly dunked in every way. He didn't even lose momentum going to that. I can now double reset consistently. Good. How you doing, Random? Ah, turned red as I flicked. Can't do that. Hey, Preston. I don't know what you're doing there, teammate. He like kept dribbling it. I'm like, dude, just flip into me and then pass it off. I don't know why you're bouncing it at me. He should have that. He missed. Wow, that's important. We're gonna hit that across just because they won't be able to react to that super clean. No, Colin, no! God damn it. That was a bad reset by me, but still. Trevor, I'm so lost what you're talking about, dude. You just turned nice to a devil. Damn, why you pressed about what? What? Did I get upset about something? Dude. Oh my God. I dunked him after that one. Jeez. Okay, I went for it and it worked. Muscled. By the way, whatever happened to BDS? BDS left Rocket League after winning the World Championship because they didn't see enough of a financial incentive to invest in it, and then they came back with a bargain bin RLCS roster, and they did decently well, but not nearly as well, obviously, as they used to. So therefore, everyone's like, "What happened to them?" I'm like, "They're still here. They just don't want to spend a bunch of money on a team when they don't see a return on investment because Epic doesn't want to invest in the ecosystem yet. They want to focus on signups to get sponsors back, and then if they can get sponsors back with signups, then they'll invest in. But until then, yeah, they're not doing that." Personally, I think, I wish Rocket League was still doing the thing where all your DLC purchases funded the prize pool. I always thought that was kind of a cool thing that they're doing. But back then, sponsors were much more plentiful, so you could get away with a lot more of that stuff. Sponsors are about direct engagement, chat, so the Twitch audience and whatnot doesn't really matter as much. It's more about how many people can get signed up for broadcasts or for quals and whatnot, stuff like that. That's why everyone's, they're putting more money in the prize pools. For getting top 128 gets money because they want more people to sign up. Never said why Epic Games took over they're clearly more focused on other stuff. They're not clearly more focused. Fortnite prints money, Rocket League doesn't. Don't invest in something until it can turn a profit. They're basically just challenging the devs. That's how Epic does stuff. They're not going to invest money in Rocket League. And the same reason why people are like, Amazon owns Twitch. Why don't they just give Twitch a bigger budget? Because in their mind, they're like, Twitch, you got to show that you can actually do something with the budget we're giving you, and then maybe we can up your budget, you know? Hello. Hello, Avatar. Avatar? I don't know. No, I climbed from Plat 1 to D1 yesterday without a single loss. 7 Toast, you're the GOAT. Well done. What we like to see. But Epic has to do something. The game brings next attention to whatever. I mean, that's what they're already doing. Epic's strategy right now is to just keep treading until Unreal Engine 5 comes out, and then hope that that revitalizes thing. As much as I'm not saying this to be self-serving, but like creators are a huge lifeblood of like popularity of a game. Esport does only so much because creators are the day-to-day drivers of attention to a game. Okay, I only did that because I knew that if they chowed that properly, and I would get bumped, and I wouldn't be able to get that. I'm gonna leave that boost for him. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, cool. Good job. Good fake, teammate. Epic has to do something with the game to bring the extra tension they're looking for. Well, I mean, the thing is like, there's no real reason, in my personal opinion, if I was someone getting into Rocket League is a great game that the first time you play it, I think the more you get, once you get past that initial hump of like, what is this game? Then I think you hit the point where like, I think usually after like about 5-10 hours, you start getting the hook where you're like, wait a minute, like this game is like really unlike anything. And then you watch some more content or something as a brand new player, and then you're kind of like, whoa, this is like an incredibly deep game. I did not realize how hardcore this is. And then after that, it's basically just a measure of improvement and wanting to like play with your friends and whatnot, and just kind of goofing around in a game that really no one has any expertise in when they start out on. Problem is, in my opinion, is that there's nothing beyond that. Like, CS has been around for a while, and it's a very sweaty game mode and whatever. And yeah, you can do pubs or whatever, but it's a very clean, every game is a little bit different. I think Rocket League doesn't really bring enough variety to entertain the casual player. I think, honestly, like party modes or something like that would do a great, would go a long distance. Ah, man. Got to it a little too quick. Ooh, good job of that guy. Nice up. Is it considered smurfing if you're a GC player who's GC1 at the end of that season, got put into Diamond 3? I don't know how you would possibly get there. Typically it ranks you based off your peak or where you finished. So if you got GC1 and you got put into Diamond 3, you probably like de-ranked at the end of season, like really, really bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's smurfing if you're down there intentionally. If you're genuinely trying to win and you're just losing a lot, then I would say no. Not gonna lie, I just checked RL has a 6 to 8 million consistent players. I thought it was doing. Well, the thing is, Rocket League is just too like Rocket League is the definition of a game I can't quit. Like, it's just too good. It's too unique. I will always want to play it. Yeah, there's days where I'm like, dude, F this game, you know. Oh my God, I'm so tilted, blah, blah, blah. But ultimately, I'll always boot up. The next day when I wake up and I'm refreshed, I will always have that moment of like, I don't want to play Rocket League, you know? And that's something that like no other game has ever had on like a grip on me like that. At least not for a fat minute. Call of Duty used to be like that, but then COD went down a weird path that I don't want to follow. Why did I hit it like that? I would say RL is a heavy hitter for competitive gamers. Yes, exactly. Rocket League is not casual at all. And the issue is that it feels like it should be, and I think it's just a little too shallow. I think the reason okay, so people have said this to me previously, and I thought they were overthinking it, but I think they're actually dead on. In that Rocket League is a game that technically every game is different in terms of like what you do. It's not like every goal is scored the same way, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, the map is always the same. The strats are mostly the same, you know? Like at high levels, it gets really ridiculous, but for the most part, in lower levels, it's more like ordinary. Whereas in CS, every round that you play, like, is a unique round that no one has ever seen before. Like, yeah, there's strats and whatnot, but like, you're playing on different maps, you're playing on different strats, you're playing with different players, and I think it amounts to a situation where it kind of always feels a little different. Same with Warzone. Like, every lobby's a little different. It might be the same map, but like, the circle's different, the weapons you find are different, like, the rotations are different. Like, all this different stuff kind of clicks together and it makes the game feel fresh the more you play it. And I don't think Rocket League has that. So I'm not saying, oh, you need rocket labs, you need all this stuff. No. What I am saying, though, is that when you get into these scenarios, the difficulty is that you need a game that attracts people long term. And I think Rocket League really struggles because it's a competitive heavy game that kind of just circles the drain after a bit of like, well, you can play competitive 3s, 2s, and 1s. And it's like, okay, do you want to play extra modes? Yeah, but you're not going to find a game. Like, just fundamentally, if you try to queue extra modes, you will not find a game. There's like 1,000 people worldwide basically on extra modes, it feels like at times. So even if you wanted to play, you know, those more casual ones, you're not going to be able to. I don't know what the heck Maggie was doing on that, but what is my ping? Maggie casual on a 8 ping? What the heck? But yeah, Rocket League definitely requires an insane amount of commitment to the mechanics of it all. I remember they asked a couple different like esports streamer, like competitive streamers, like what's the most difficult game to go pro, and everyone was like CS is #1 just due to the sheer population of all players going pro because it's a truly worldwide game. And then they said second is Rocket League just because of the mechanical aspect. It is like so ridiculously complex at the highest level, and I can screw with that for sure. Rocket League's like Madden and FIFA? How is it possibly like Madden or FIFA? The thing is, Rocket League doesn't have stats. All cars are the same. The only difference is the hitbox, and even then, those differences are so minor, it's functionally like they don't matter. You know? I've been to just before pro before it's hard to keep up with some of the people there. Well, I mean, yeah, you're playing against insanely high level people a lot, and it's great, which is why a lot of these games are great for people who are like need that competitive itch. Like I used to be really high level in soccer. Like I was getting, you know, offers from D1, D2, and NA, and that's great. Like a lot of my people I used to team with are semi-pro or went pro in soccer. Not all of them, but like a decent amount of them. Man, Shadow, I am sorry about that one, but we need to chow. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what that is. And the thing is, you'd be really high level at soccer, and as soon as I stopped playing soccer, because I injured myself, I needed something to scratch that itch, and honestly, Rocket League really scratches that competitive itch. It's really fun to like compete at a high level in this, or just in tournaments, or just for a team. Man, I wish I didn't miss that boost. It's okay. It's soccer with cars. No, it's not. People keep saying that because you're like, well, it is. It's a ball you score, but with cars. Yeah, the thing is, soccer, you're not flying through the air. You're not hitting people so hard they explode, you know? Like, my God, dude, what a waste of my time. Shadow, what are we doing? How are we getting beat this hard? Stop chowing. Nah, that's not true, 8X. People are just really good at that level. They're consistent. They got the muscle memory. You don't need to play 8 hours a day to be SSL. Keep up with everyone that's there. I mean, agreed. Exodia! Oh my God! Shout out our boy Exodia. Goated collegiate player. I was having to hesitate on that. I'm not gonna lie, when he went for that, I thought he had a reset on it. So I was like, oh, he's gonna flip. And then halfway through, I was like, oh wait, he doesn't have a flip. This happens when you trust your teammate too much. I would say, low-key, Rocket League is way more similar to hockey in my mind, in terms of how you move and how fluid everything is. Like soccer positioning is not similar enough to Rocket League. And that's why you don't go to the boost. I'm a dummy. I was literally just so confident that Exodia would take that kick off and it'd be fine. Dude, are these guys freaking psychic? Why are they cheating up perfectly every time? Nice save. Oh no, Exodia didn't get that boost. That's crazy because I didn't have boost that whole time. No boost, I guess. What's your 2s rank? First time playing something other than 3s? I've been playing 2s in the beginning of pretty much every stream. We're pretty low right now. We're like only like GC2, but it's like early season, so just a lot of win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. We have a very good teammate right now, so I'm not really sure why we're struggling so much. Ugh, damn. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie if that was not in because I hit it too weak. I was trying to rush that so hard. I should have checked. How does the Weight Watchers Fennec feel? This is indeed the Weight Watchers Fennec. It feels similar enough that I like it. It's kind of funny. It's like the body doesn't look different enough to make me prefer it over the regular Fennec, and it plays the same as the regular Fennec. So it's kind of like, I don't really know the motivation for playing it. Do you know what I mean? Like the Fennec for some reason feels way different than the Octane. I think it's just because like the game is straight up like giving me a different visual hitbox in the Octane. So when it first came out, it's like, it does feel a little different. This one just feels like a Fennec again, and it's not really like that significantly different where I'm like, yeah, this thing's cool as hell. What are we doing, dude? Me and Exodia are just not on the same page. How good is the new Fennec? It's the Fennec. Like, if you don't want to, if you didn't buy it, don't worry, you're not missing out on much. That's my official opinion. Like, I think it looks pretty cool. I like the new spoiler that they got. Kind of like a funky new look spoiler, but like, I don't think you need to buy this, even if you're a Fennec main. Cool. I saw him jump straight up, and I'm like, that's not going to be a good goal. That's not going to be a good save. I just hit it. Kind of like the breakout type X. I remember that one. Oh, that was S. Sorry, I'm just trying to watch that guy's demo. Only hitting that once because I don't want it to go too far. I wanted it something that can be controlled. Nice, Exodia. Nice, Exodia, let's go! I'm saying nice shot, you can't see my chat, it doesn't matter. I've always been a Dominus game, I just like that car. I do like Dominus a lot. That was my main for like 4,000 hours, I would say. Do you know who was asking for you the other day? I don't know. What? No. I was hyped when they started dropping the remixed bodies. I mean, they're kind of cool, but ultimately, like, they need to have some... I think the problem is the remixed bodies is that, like, if you made a Dominus type X, but then made it not a Dominus and looked completely different, that it's kind of like... I don't know. I think the reason the Fennec is so interesting is because it's such a square hitbox that it feels a lot more defined, kind of like the Dominus is with its hitbox. But the thing is, it's still an Octane. So, like, it feels good, like an Octane should for an Octane, or an Octane main. But it's different enough in the vibe that it feels like a brand new car, at least. Fine. Oh, that's crazy. You're about to give that away. Exodia. Goal. Exodia. Exodia! Let's go! You fool! I knew he'd be there. I knew he'd be there. I was thinking the hybrid hitbox, would it figuratively be the best hitbox strategically? I mean, it's like, it feels good. I'm too Octane pilled, I think, to like ever deal with anything else. There's a new breakout car body in the current Rock Pass called the Breakout Type X. What are you talking about? I gotta see this then. Yeah, Rocket League freaking hasn't sent me my free code yet. not bad. I fought with it. What the heck is this? Is this a shrimp? Oh no, it's a scorpion. Is it worth $10? I mean, I don't know. See, the thing is, I kind of just want to buy this rocket pass just so, you know, I can start getting some of this new stuff. Thing is, I know that Rocket League is eventually probably going to give me a free rocket pass, so I don't really want to do that. Because I'm a creator. Code the Danger Taco and in the Epic Store. How do you feel about the Dom GT? I think it's terrible. I don't like it as much. Dominus's strength is that it's a sharp hitbox. It's perfectly square. It perfectly fits what you're looking at in the hitbox. And then you have like frickin' yeah, and then you have the GT, which is like kind of soft and around the edges, and I think it kind of takes away. Like, I like the modern look of a muscle car versus like the older one. It's like a Shelby car in the Dominus versus like, you know, like a Mustang. I think the GT is very like Mustang coded. Hey, Nuclei, aka Jason. Wait, chat, watch. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that. Ooh, that was a little bold, a car ball player to chase that, but you know, I respect it. But I really said watch. Yeah, I thought that was gonna bounce back and I could like skim that. I was like, dude, if I hit this, it's clip of the year. That was prime own goal territory right there, chat. Nice. Bang. Demo? Whoa, what a recovery! What the heck was that? Did he just have boost? Did he just like perfectly I don't know why. I just expected that to be like a lot. Why are you pre-jump? I don't even know, man. The fact that I could have just rolled that right down the middle and it would have been a goal is crazy. Nice pass. I finally got out a goal. Let's go, Nuclei! Oh! I thought the same. I know, well, good about that's why I was excited. I was like, oh, if that bounces, oh. Those are one of my favorite types of clips. You get bumped in midair and you still have the ball and you can go for a redirect and it goes in. I like those because if I ever got that hit on me, I would literally go bald immediately. My hair would just go pff. Not the turkey sound. Oh, that's a turkey? I don't know if you've ever heard a turkey. They go gobble gobble, for Christ's sake. I shouldn't have flipped into that. However, oh, buddy. Ooh. I wanted to kind of get that back. That was my bad. A bad teammate. Oh, he's gonna torch him to that. Holy crap, he's about to double that. All right, we're gonna hit that to the side just because I don't want to get dunked, and then I'm gonna pop that high. Man, Carball, you are such a crack addict right now, dude. He's chasing like every ball, and it's like, buddy, you don't need to do that. Touch flick, touch flick. I respect it. Oh, that was not anything I could touch. All right, I'm gonna lay it off to you, buddy. Or you can just do that. Oh my God! I thought that guy saved that. Savage. My friend also touched Plat and then immediately demoted, and he ended up breaking his control. Like, yeah, be like that. Oh. Nice. Oh! Zachary Mead, what you been up to? I'm trying to see if you were lit. Oh, if I was live earlier? Nah. We were waiting a bit. Oh, thank God you missed that. Yep. Doing really good because the amazing gameplay might be able to get plat 2 possibly. That's how it is, buddy. Good. Oh, that's why he's chasing. He's like 70 MMR below me. Okay. Well, that makes some sense. I recently learned the guy who does the voice of Mr. Crocker in Fairly Odd Parents, the same voice actor for the surfer fish in SpongeBob. Sponge Dude! That's literally the voice I'm doing, Mistborn, when I do that. Oh! I know, some people don't do that though. I didn't know that though. What? Bro, bump me. It's the turkey sound, bro. Get over yourself. It's a SpongeBob reference. I wanted to hit that more forward, but I was getting chased, and I was like, I don't know how quick I can turn on that. I don't know why I thought he was not going to catch up to that, so I'm like, he's not going to have an angle. Hoopla! Yep. That was not necessarily a goal as much as it was like trying to spike it in a way that I didn't think he'd expect, but he kind of just didn't care and just did whatever he wanted on that, so. Grab this boost. Ah. Lazy touch by me. Gotta be goal, right? Oh, whoops. I thought that guy was going to dive in, so I don't want to go for like too hard of a flick. But I was like, I can maybe get past one. Interesting. That's a really good recovery. The fact that he got that boost and got the tap up. No, I didn't believe he'd hit it straight up like that. Could say a beast. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting that. And neither's Beast. All right, cool. SpongeBob was good. I wasn't allowed to watch because people in my household found it annoying. I think SpongeBob is like the one. Okay, he's just said I got it. So I'm just going to assume he means go for the bump. I'm allowed to play GTA. I mean, that makes sense. Many kids shouldn't be playing that game. I never understood parents who let them play that. Honestly, I think Call of Duty is like mindless enough, like violence, it doesn't really matter. Like GTA is like very mature in like sexual themes. That's really funny. Ooh. Do. That's crazy. JB's not even trying to pressure me there. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Teammate was like, you gotta be trolling bros, horrid. All I saw is that he had literally no boost, but he had 0 obstacles in that goal, and he missed the open net. And then he said, why didn't you crash the goal? I'm like, first of all, buddy, I didn't think you needed it. I thought you were be fine. Like, if the ball's like this, like, I don't need someone else to come in. Like, the ball's right frickin' there. I always hate it when people are like right next to a ball and they don't do the basic thing and then say, God, you're such an idiot for not just crashing the net with me. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess I could have done that, but sometimes you just see your teammate and say, hey, that's a very easy goal. I'll just let you have it, and then they miss. I guess that's my fault that I should have crashed or whatever, but I don't know. Calling me horrid for that is hilarious, though, when you're the one that missed. And I was trying to take a soft touch there. That wasn't even close. Ay. Ah. Rage quit in the very first kickoff. People like that are barely holding on, you know? Like, those people are on like the tiltiest run of their life, and they're just not. Oh my God. Okay, I thought I missed that for a second. I was trying to prevent the clear, so I kind of went a little bit more on the outside on that, and then when I realized he wasn't getting it at all, I was like, oh. But yeah, those people are on like the very edge of their mental sanity. That's how it happens with me when I'm just like, okay, guys, I'm just gonna play one more. Surely it'll be fine. And then the first thing like my teammate does is not fast aerial for a ball and get dusted in like GC3, and I'm like, yep, we're done, and then I just immediately get off the game because it's like I can't be bothered to play like after that. I feel like that when you got a shadow. Oh, whoops. My bad, teammate. It's going for a very light touch, and that didn't really work. What in the touch? Okay. Ow, teammate, why linger if you're not gonna chow? Sorry, teammate, would have found you on the wall, but kind of expect you to touch that. Nice fake. Close one. Oh my, I thought he missed that. I was like, dude, we gotta at least put it on target. I don't know if the caster voice is volume tone, but it's gotta feel cool to score on the map and go, this is Rocket League. Not really. Sometimes it's really funny. There'll be like a roller and they'll be like, this is Rocket League or whatever. I'm like, I'm sure there's some like condition to have to be met for that or something. I think this is Rocket League should only play when it's like a game-winning goal or a game-tying goal at like 0 seconds. Bang! Bang! The backboard reads. If you want to know what depression looks like, let me tell you. It's 37, married, kids in bed. Best thing I got is watching Rocket League stream and eating subpar hot dogs. Why not just buy all beef hot dogs and have above par? That's not depression at all. That sounds like you're dubbing out, DMG. Hope the fam as well. Hope you're doing well. Outside of that. My grocery guide. Ah, that's even worse though, because that's not even like your fault. Like you knew what you wanted, you know? Hey, Sergeant Blaze. I had full faith teammate had that recovery. No. Damn it, how do you get dunked this bad? You had the full control of that play. Just see, this is another thing that bothers me all the time about like the way people think. Zernite is diving at that ball. You are coming from the side to hit that ball. Why not just hit it going straight so that it goes to the far sideline and beats the last defender? Why are you trying to dunk it through them? Like, that's not a threat. Like, play the beat. My goodness. When people don't play the beat on Rocket League, it's so irritating. Especially on plays like that that immediately devolve into chaos. But you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh my god. Why do I even rotate out? Why do I even rotate out, dude? Ugh. Dude, what a throw. We're looking like ultimates out here. Oh my god. Well, I thought Zerno was gonna be a hero. I'm like, buddy, there's literally no situation in which you touch that and it's good for you. That's really not good. That's really not good. Man, I love it when we can't take a kickoff. What an ass frickin' game, dude. I fricking despise twos so much. Playing at this rank is such a randomness, dude. My god. It's a crazy mixture of terrible kickoffs and just actively throwing the game away. My gosh. Hello and good night. Hello, Kyle. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate you. And yes, have a good night.
Good night.
Sorry, it was a bit of a later stream, but hopefully you had a bit of relaxing delivery this time, even though you had to wake up mad early. Plain water? What do you mean plain water? Like, out of the blender bottle, you have to have something requiring the ball? Nah, it's just the largest cup I have in my house. We've hit our super chat goal chat, Pog. I just got leaked a crazy CRL roster. That's gonna be a fun announcement coming up. Break out Soul Calibur. Mario Kart, Smash Bros, any Sonic, you gonna learn today. Sonic, not a fan. Yeah, I think that's the last 2s we're gonna play at chat. I'm not gonna lie, that last game was like the epitome of why I don't like playing 2s for a long time. At least not at a lower rank. Feels like if there's ever a game mode that I feel like I'm losing just because of ineptitude, it's usually 2s. Like if I'm getting balled on, because there's definitely times I'm playing like at a high rank and I'm just getting stunned on. Like these guys are just way better. Like that's fine. But if I'm losing because teammate can't take a 50, doesn't play the beat, routinely misses the boost, misses kickoffs, I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good, buddy. I don't need to play that game anymore. I've gotten all I can out of it. Oh, he hit that forward? I didn't see that coming. I thought he'd lob that middle to lead the player. Oh, whoops. I was trying to play it across because I thought their teammate in the far side would be there. Yeah, I was playing that deflection. Good save by Dark. I didn't know Dark still played this game. Oh. Oh, this is Kev, like Kev Dog. Okay. Makes a lot more sense. How much to hire you for a game to beat up some 13-year-olds? What? I think of the games yesterday. Genji looked good. Looked. Past tense is key there. You got a group of 13-year-olds that are all C2, C3, GC1. I can't stop them. Little wizards. They're fueled by Mountain Dew and raging hormones. Little you can do to stop them, DMG. There's like a fruit fly in my apartment. It's driving me freaking insane. What? Oh, damn, that's crazy. There's like, it's like keeps flying directly across my screen, and I don't know what's triggering it because I have no freaking like fruits or anything like that would attract a fruit fly. Nice. Mountain Dew's a boomer drink now. It's all about G Fuel. No, that's true, actually. I don't know why. I said Mountain Dew because back in the day, that's what made sense for like a LAN party or whatever. But yeah, nowadays, like, yeah, kids are about the G Fuel. They're about, I'm going to say Ghost. I don't know. Is G Fuel still that popular? I feel like G Fuel kind of fell off, but maybe I just don't watch people enough that still are sponsored. G Fuel hit me up for a code, but low key, I feel like G Fuel needs to be more responsible with its dosages. A while back, they were like, yo, you want to partner up? We can give you a code. And I was like, yeah. I mean, that's kind of a dream come true because I'm like, that's kind of neat. Like that I could get a code with them, but I don't know. I don't like promoting G Fuel as much. Probably your sink. Yeah, sink could be it. I think I have like the sink stuff. I haven't seen it around my sink. It's mostly around my setup, which is why it's confusing me. Nice. Yeah, I have the fruit fly lights, like bright blue things with a little sticky trap, and that usually gets them. Like I haven't had fruit flies in a fat minute, maybe just because it's yeah, maybe it is my sink. It's been a while since I've cleaned it out, so. Not like the dishes, I mean like actually the drain. I don't mind that. Best fruit, I'm gonna go with strawberries. I think raspberries is low-key my favorite fruit. Freaking love raspberries. Oh, wait, I know why my fruit flies are here. There's something in my trash that I need to take out. I just realized it might have fruit extract in it. It's been there for like 2 days. Okay, yeah, I just figured it out. Because normally I eat my fruit pretty quick, and when I do, I try to throw it out like...
6-3, yeah, you know who I be? Strawberries are best, though.
I switched to Twitch. Hello, Nuclei. Gotta say, thank you for the tier 1 for 63 months. Jesus. 6-3, yeah, you know who I be? Strawberries are best, though. I think strawberries are really good. I think raspberries are a little bit better, only because I don't like how strawberries, you can't eat the whole thing, you know? You gotta take out that stem. But in a raspberry, you can just blah. Just pop that right in your mouth. I think bananas by themselves are actually kind of a mid fruit, but I think in things, bananas are delicious. Like strawberry banana smoothie, way better than a strawberry or banana smoothie individually. Blackberries, I used to like blackberries, but I think they were hyped up too much as a kid. We had a blackberry tree in our backyard, and we used to pick them and wash them and eat them. And those were good, but I don't know, the tartness of them is just not really, it's not what I'm looking for, you know? I think raspberries are like the perfect balance of kind of like, it's like 20% tart and like 80% sweet. I like that. If you only eat parts of strawberries, do you really like them? No. I'm not gonna lie, chat, mangoes, not a fan. I think mango flavored things are good. Not a fan of mangoes themselves. I don't want to eat a mango. Bananas just make so all the food is as powerful as a flavor. I mean, kind of, but you can still taste it, you know? Pears are underrated. I think pears are fairly rated. Pears are like the epitome of a C tier fruit. Whenever I think of pears, I can't help but think there's a guy in my old roommate's frat because he was in Kappa Sigma in college. Whenever I think of pears, they were talking about like their type or whatever. And I was like, oh Jeff, what's your type? I'm like, oh, I don't have a type. He's like, no, everyone has a type. And I'm like, no, like I don't think I have a type. And they're like, oh yeah, well I date pears. I'm like, pears? It's like, yeah, skinny on top, fat on the bottom. It's now from now on whenever I think of the word pears, I think of that guy describing his ideal woman. Spherical on the bottom, like a stick on top. That's all. That's what he was looking for. That's all he cared about. As opposed to the muffin build, yeah. Oh. Gotta find homegrown pears. Yeah, you know what else are homegrown though? Terrorists. Oh. I thought you were gonna hit that in front of me, my bad. No, dude, I couldn't demo him. No, dude, took my beast. Okay. No, Kev, you gotta jump, buddy. I think he thought I had it, but I was like, ah, that's right, Adam. He got the save. Damn, Kev, going for the Psycho. Sad. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of slowed down on that. I thought this guy would not be able to recover in time, but I didn't realize he was pasting down the boost button like his life depended on it. Damn, that yellow boost. Just could not quite see it. There you go. They never expect the recovery off the wall! Ha ha! Grab the camera from Lamar Jackson, edit. There you go, close enough. Edit that, chode. Oh my God, I realized Dark was up for that as well. Kev, good touch. All right, we gotta buy a lot of time, Kev. We gotta buy a lot of time. We gotta buy so much time. Please jump, thank you. No! Dude, I pinched it, that's crazy. Oh, good chow. Kev? Oh. Nice pinch. I had no boost. cars? Hey, you can learn how to dribble and flick? Yeah, you touch the ball with your car and then keep it on top of your car, and then you let it lean slightly off your car, and then you flip in the direction that it's leaning off your car. That's literally all that dribbling is. Nice! Showerine. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep my phone nearby. My girlfriend's driving, so I wanna make sure she arrives safely. No, but being dead ass. If you're trying to learn how to dribble, keep the car on top of your hood and just use the accelerator. Don't press the boost at all. Like, just practice doing this. It'll teach you how far to go. And when you're pressing the accelerator, you're tapping it just to stay underneath it. And if your guys are like, I already know how to do that. No, you need to do that a lot, because dribbling in Rocket League, you're not gonna get 17 seconds to touch the ball, you know? You need to catch it, control it quick, and then go from there. Damn crazy fake almost. Oh, what a save. Nice, Kev. KevDog cast in my game and in my chat. Is edge of the screen part of the goal explosion or your stream? What? Oh no, that might be goal. Yep. No, wait, who's this Kev? Wait, this is not. No, stop playing. That is Kev. That is you, Kev. There's no other Kev at Stockton. No, I know who that is. Liar. Liar! I was about to say, if that is you, KevDog, then that is... I haven't understood why you're 1300. Glad you haven't fallen that far. Massive. Sean B about to be a freshman in college. Crazy. I feel like Kev is like an alumni of Stockton or something. Maybe I'm just forgetting. That seems a lot more plausible than two people being named Kevin in the same college. So improbable. Oh, I'm sorry, Dark. All right, I told him at KevDog. Now you're making me look like a fool if he doesn't know you. He's got an SU badge, so it makes me feel like he says no. Okay, well, there you go. I'm Basel Assad. I don't remember that name, but welcome back in. We're gonna put that low on the ground just because that guy was already waiting. There's actually 2 of them already on the wall for that. Turning away because I can't really do that. Really nice air dribble, Sean. Holy. I just realized Sean was behind me when I settled that. He said this 13 didn't make sense. He was like C3, GC1 when we played 2 years ago. Well, there you go. I had the name first. Damn, that's crazy and also probably accurate. Basam Aswad. Buddy, you are really struggling with your own name. Sure. Get auto-corrected, bro. I don't know about that, buddy. It's your own name. You gotta lock in. Kev is the OG. Customs? No. This is the standards. You bust so fast, I swear mine feels super slow going to the ball because you're not fast airling correctly, that's why. Or maybe not fast airling in general, Steven. I don't actually remember your rank. You gotta jump while leaning back so that you're halfway through your jump is pushing you actively up and not forward. When you just jump, your car stays flat, and so therefore your aerial, even though you're boosting and speeding up, you're not actually going up. Background kind of looks fake. Better believe it, buddy. Nah, I wanted to score. I wanted to catch that and give it to them. Still love KevDog though. I don't even know KevDog TBH. Damn, crazy, dude. That's actually crazy ego. We're probably gonna keep getting him so that saga will continue. Yeah, so this is the true comparison, chat. Here's the front end. So hitbox, that's why I told you guys, like, it doesn't feel that different. Like, the width in the actual body of the car, basically the same. The Fennec, I will say the new Fennec feels a little bit shorter, but I think it's because the spoiler's slightly higher, or it looks higher, you know? So... yeah, it's like incredibly similar. So when people are like, how does it feel? I'm like, buddy, the fact that you can barely even tell that these are different cars, it's not quite that different. Or not quite different enough to where I'm like, whoa. Bro, I forgot that spooky Farmstead was in the map. I miss this map. I freaking like Farmstead when it's a variant. I don't like the sunny one. The night's pretty cool, and I like the spooky one. There's even a Stranger Things variant, which is kind of crazy. Bro, I think if they had more spooky type maps for Halloween, that'd be cool as hell. It's got like a haunted house vibe one, you know? If Alanis Morissette wrote Ironic 2025, what kind of examples would she use? I don't know, man. That takes a lot more brain power to compute. Oof. I was going for the hard read. It's like rain! That's not even ironic. That's my beef with that song, is that most of the stuff that she lists isn't even irony. Which, in a way, might be the deeper meaning of the song. The whole song is called Ironic, and very little of what she actually says is truly what the definition of the literary form of irony. But in that sense, a song that is written about irony, not being about irony, is in itself kind of an ironic song. It's really just called Unfortunate, yep. Oh, if I just pinched that earlier, that was a goal. Bro just left it. Qua? Oh no. Trying to get the insta-click. Insta-click flick. Sure. Thanks, Speedy. You know if you pause and skip 10 seconds, you can infinitely do it? Infinitely do what? But he pre-jumped that despite it being a shot. Never in a million years is that going to be air dribble. I think he's trying to get around the demo, which kind of makes sense, but I'm like, I don't know. That's what I said. What the heck do you mean infinitely skip 10 seconds? Ooh, goodness. Gross. Dude. Oh wait, this is the team we played last game. Oh, no wonder we're gonna lose. Nada is 100% like at 1400. I love iced lattes, he says after drinking a quadruple espresso shot iced latte. All caps entering the chat after screaming about how much you like coffee is a crazy vibe. Well, I mean, if he didn't say it in all caps, how else would we have known he loves lattes? Man, I would love it if we could hit a single aerial, but that's okay. That's just me. Speedy, like, just watches that one, which is fine, but it's like, if you're gonna watch it, you need to be ready for the deflection. If you're not ready for the deflection, then what are you doing? All right, we just lost to low 16s, which is pathetic. How low is my teammates? 1291! That shouldn't be possible! That man is 380 MMR below me. That's That's one of the wider gaps I can remember. I still distinctly remember the day I got into ranked and lost a pretty crucial rank up match, and then it showed me the match afterward. I think I was 485 MMR apart from the lowest teammate, and I was just like, huh? I should, honestly, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I do not want to get Nada and Speedy. I think it's kind of, we're probably gonna be forced into it, but coffee's nasty. See, Preston, I feel the same way. I thought I'd grow up and like coffee better, because like that happened with a lot of different foods that I didn't used to like. I grew up and I tried them again, and I was like, you know what thing that surprised me? Brussels sprouts. I did not like Brussels sprouts growing up. But I've been to Kava a couple times and gotten something, and I'm like, God dang, this is like tasty. Oh my God. But yeah, coffee, I always thought when I grow up, I would try it and be like, nope, still try it. And I'm like, no. What's up, Mark? Matchmaking rating. It's essentially every time you win, you get points. Every time you lose points. It's what determines like what your rank. It kind of happens behind the scenes, so a lot of people don't realize what it is. Oh, just got a DM about a payment I'm owed. I believe Monday is when I get it. Okay, that's fine. You just gotta keep drinking it, and one day you'll love it. That's exactly how Stockholm works. Mate tea is so good. I think chai is pretty good. Some homemade chai. I was at a brunch once where someone made, one of the guests was like, yo, I'm gonna make homemade chai. And I was like, okay. And he served me a cup of that, and I was like, ooh, ooh, tasty. Wow, that's not an annoying name at all. Place really grew on me. LMAO, I like that one. That's a Detrox banger, feels like. There's what butter can do. I mean, it's just all about how it's prepped. My mom, I remember the reason I low-key think the single moment that was like the reason I hated Brussels sprouts, because my mom, when she would make it, she'd microwave them. And it would just smell terrible, dude. Like legitimately like plug my nose bad. I don't know how she ate that. And so ever since then, I was like, nah, I don't like them. And then she'd try to give them and be like, oh, here they are. And I'm just like, woman, have you never heard of roasting those? Have you never heard of like, I don't know, olive oil, a little salt and pepper on that? Like you know what, like you can do with literally any vegetable and it tastes good. Roller. Okay. No, I played his read. I was like, ah, damn, he's gonna get there first, and he freaking whiffed it, dude. And then they peek. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Good save, Sean. Tried white asparagus? What? There's a white version of asparagus? Is it like cauliflower? The cauliflower of Brussels sprouts? Not a good flick, but I was focused on something else, I guess. No, dude! I dropped it for Sean, and I think he was just a little too close. Leto, are you okay, buddy? Buddy, that went right over your head. How'd you not jump one? Leto, I need to see this. I don't know why you're trying to back with that. Oh, I probably could have crashed that myself. Low-key kind of getting farmed by these trio queues. This should have been a better game, to be honest. We kind of just gave up silly ones. Say, Luke, I would like and subscribe to you and donate $50. I'll give you $500 if you say Luca. I'm super lost. What you want, Ernest? Profile private boy. Oh man, I love running into the Oregon State CRL team solo queue or trio queuing. Huge fan of that. Huge fan of that. Bro. I know Mr. Beast. Sure. I bet you do. Oof. I have so many questions. Yeah, I was upfield and I was helping, but like, what happened here, Tuli? You landed and just... Oh, okay. Well, I don't like that at all. Personally, I think if you land like that and the ball's rebounding right back at you, you should probably just go toward the ball again. Like, I don't really understand the logic of immediately leaving that ball when you're the closest one to it. I'll be missed forever? Nah, you'll be forgotten a little bit. Damn, Profile, you were up at a weird ass angle on that. I think Rocket League at this rank would be way better if players just played the beat. I don't know how many times I've watched a player try to force a ball where there's literally no chance of it getting through, instead of just like, you know, the one guy challenging it, instead of like just play the hit around the player. You don't have to like be a world beater and be like, hey, look, I just air dribbled past all three. Like, no, you really don't have to do that. In fact, it's like infinitely more oh, Tuli, I like how you saw me touching it and you drove up. I don't really understand that. I don't really understand any of these guys, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, man, we need to tie. I do not want to lose. What is this, third straight? Damn your profile. Yay, Tuli, let's go, Pog. Zombies never missed that. Not in his life. Bang. Bang! Hey, Jahaya. How you doing? How we still have no boost? What is happening right now, dude? I'm bored. King Gamer, I get it that you're bored. Now stop telling me on the stream. That's not gonna solve anything. I don't know how to cure your boredness. Unless we start hitting literally clips every single time we touch the ball. It just comes off as kind of rude to be in someone's stream and be like, I'm bored! It's like, cool, then fuck off and go do something else. Like, just go watch someone else if you're bored. Flick? Flick? Oh, that was kind of vicious, I'm not gonna lie, Tuli. That made up for everything else. It's kind of a weird vibe, this game. This has been all over the place. This is low-key fat MMR if we win this, though. What the, Tuli, what did you just drink? Tuli suddenly has just become like Prime Zen, and I have no idea what the heck happened. Bros like recoveries and touches or everything. Gonna go eat, enjoy your food. Fat MMR, chat. I want to see what I got for that. -1! I didn't even make back what I lost last game. L. That's funny. I genuinely don't know how that works when we were all single or solo queuing against a full party. Normally you get a bonus for that, but I guess not. That's variety, I just realized. Ball State University player variety. Nah, bad shot, but I was like, I only have enough to get up for like the jump. I can't really lean into it. No, dude. I was trying to wait for Variety to catch up for the demo, but even still, I should put that on target. Oh my god, I did not expect him to hit that hard for his first touch. Dude, I was literally just trying to single touch that and not mean to double. And everything's going a little wrong on this game. Dude. Damn, that was actually a psychotic challenge by that guy. If I tapped it a little fast, that was a goal, but I guess player was playing something else. Yeah, I don't know who's modding tonight, but can we please just ban Ernest? I don't know why absolutely nobody is on, but it's okay. I also never understood why, if someone sends the exact same message over and over, it's not detected as spam. One of the mysteries of Nightbot. Oh. Cool, please score. Sick. Now we can just take care of it ourselves. All right. Pop. Bonk. Okay. We can probably just realize I don't have that immediately. Just gonna tap it slightly to the side, that's fine. Teammate also called it off at a good time. Dude, that is not even a pad I can grab on this one. I am so in need of boost right now. Cool, pinched it. I think that should actually leave that for me. Dude, what is happening right now? Just tapping it once to beat the guy? I don't think anyone trusted that I was gonna get that. What? All right, I bonked him. That should be wide of Variety. He doesn't have, oh my God. That was scary. I think he expected like a different read or something. He looked like he was jumping at a completely different ball. Yeah, good read by that guy. Variety should have the save. Good save. All right, played the hard read on that one. I hate everything about that. Okay. Alright, Variety just gonna play for the 50. Really well done. Really well done by Variety. Good player, good gamer. And easy clear. Oh my God! Okay. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. we were goofing. We were goofing at the end there. I was like, dude, if we throw this game somehow. What do you got a guaranteed thing? I just realized I was playing with a regular Fenk the whole time. That explains so much. Why the regular Fenk chat when new Fenk? Sorry for anyone who tuned into my stream and was saying the title is literally like, hey, new Fennec, and then people tune in and be like, that's literally just the regular Fennec. I knew he was gonna find me, so I pre-jumped just in case, and that nearly connected. That one's also almost a read and a half. No, I meant to get a different touch on that. I should get straight back because these first guys are probably gonna get beat. Okay, we're fine. Clouds, nice 50. Slap. Just kidding, not slap. Turn. Wait. Okay. I was gonna control that, but I felt like I didn't have enough speed. Just needed it downfield, it's fine. Clouds control, 50. Perfectly done. Alpha slaps. Or not. That's tough, but it also made all of us cringe on that one. That bounced the lip and no one read it. I don't know if he has that again. Oh man, if you just connect on that bump. There's a chess match right now, chat. What's up, ATB? Not much. Enjoying our Friday evening. Considering I know most of the players in these lobbies, I think we're getting back up to a decent MMR in threes, which is refreshing. It's fine. That's not a goal. It's Justin from high school. That's crazy. My high school didn't have a single Justin, so. Good try, though. What you up to, TB? I am. Yeah, I get past. I probably could have scored that. I kind of went early because I thought the goalie would chase that hard. Why was Variety the one to chow that? I did not see that one coming. No, dude, I was drifting in the air to that. I was like, dude, if that doesn't bounce, it's fine. I would have loved to pass there. Wanted a bump. I shouldn't have gone up. It's okay, Clouds, you don't need boost. Nice save. Just tapping it forward. Wet Clouds, if you had a lighter touch, that was a game winner. Play for the whole. I thought he went underneath that. I was like, buddy, you're about to get dunked to oblivion. Please do not do that. Just let it bounce. Oh my god, dude, you confused me so hard. When I glanced at that message earlier, TB, I thought you said you might boot up College 2025 for the Wii. And I'm like, what kind of weird ass emulation are you doing? I was like, Wii emulator College Football 2025? Hell yeah. I'm excited to play the new College Football. Does it come out soon? Wait, which one comes out first? It's Madden or the CFB? I think Madden comes out like way later. Doesn't it come like out just before the season starts? Damn, I wish I could do that. The Wii would be crazy. You'd be playing on basic 480p. I think we forget how bad the resolution was on the Wii. Like dead ass, that stuff was rendered at 480p straight up. You deserve more viewers. Thank you, Steve. We've been really out of the algo for a while, but I appreciate the kind words. I'm done with Madden CFB. Oh damn, friendship ended with Madden. CFB is new best friend. I'm of the mindset that games based on professional football peaked with the 2K series, and then once EA bought them out, they stopped trying. Same with FIFA, low-key. Konami's got to step it up, though. If they want to compete ever with Pro Evo, they need to actually like make a decent game. But I think they're just like hopelessly outmatched. Now, how's it going tonight, Taco? It's going pretty well, Goose. We've been winning a lot of our threes games down the stretch, which is refreshing. It was never a friendship. It was just around. It's an acquaintance, you know. I see that. Yeah, I think this. I'm gonna apparently get Madden for free this year, according to my friend Lemon. She apparently is gonna get a code from EA from them for working a gig, official Madden gig. So I'm like, damn. Well, if I get the free one and it's apparently a super groundbreaking Madden, then I'm excited to have it again. NBA draft was pretty uneventful. The only thing I've been seeing is drama. Like Ace Bailey apparently specifically said he did not want to go to Utah, and then he got drafted by Utah, and now apparently their second round pick has shown up to practice. He's already in like Utah, and he's like chilling with everybody. He's showing up in summer practices and whatever, and Ace is still not even there. And they're kind of getting worried that they're like, uh-oh, is our first rounder literally just gonna like refuse to play? That was expected, though. Yeah, I always thought it was interesting when teams like really want a player and they have the position to draft him, and the player specific. Because the thing is, like, I think there's definitely some players that you want to sign because obviously they're so good. But like, is it really worth signing them if they're actively like, I hate everything about your franchise. I hate you. 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 And they're like, yeah, we're gonna draft you anyway, and you'll learn to love it. It's like, I don't know if that's gonna lead to prosperity. You know what I mean? Well, Jam, if you like TV, I don't know if you're in the Discord still. Nice goal, Sharp. Oh, yeah, it's Sharp. I know my Discord has a Sports and Balls channel, so if you guys like Need a community to discuss sports and whatnot. We have a pretty avid sports fandom in there right now. Talking a lot about baseball lately, but yeah, if you guys ever have something to discuss or you see something crazy and you want to post somewhere, there it is. Danny Ainge fits the mold of someone who drafted him anyway. And you'll learn to love it. But I also understand that at a certain point, it's kind of like drafting someone for the Browns. I think no matter who you draft to the Browns, it's going to be someone who doesn't want to play for the Browns, like deadass. That's just like how it is. All right, that was just me not paying attention to him, deadass. I was thinking Sharp had that, so I was not prepared for what comes next. I should have just gone to the backboard. That's crazy. You had no boost and you still got that. Oh no, Bubba's not back. Luckily he missed. Cool. Oh. Nice. Okay, good fake by Sharp. I was really glad he didn't go immediately for that. Oh, they're playing in a full party. I was about to say, I'm like, these guys are like passing a lot for randoms. And it turns out they're not randoms. Isn't that crazy? I need to stop chasing. Yeah, my brain is too random coded right now. So I'm like, oh, these guys are, you know, just kind of throwing the ball left and right. But I'm like, oh, no, they're passing. I just am not used to people actually passing in ranked this early in the season. Nah, good touch. Deco's the king of like low boost, barely getting away with mechanics. That's all I'm seeing right now out of him. Doesn't have a lot of head start on a lot of these air dribbles, but my God, will he get that final little itty bitty touch? Yeah, it's a crazy spawn, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know why he turned it. That's crazy that I could have shot it right at him and that would have been a goal. Bro just assumed I was gonna shoot it to the side he was rotating on, or he just got, in the technical term, very lucky. Ah, that's tough. All right, Bubba. Nice delay flick. That's not in, though. No, dude. Ah, it should have been in. God dang it, dude. That was wide open, at least on the shot. Goal wasn't open, but the actual shot was there. Pissing off. I mean, the sports channel is not for pissing anyone off. It's just for posting crazy stuff from sports. The only time it's even close to like targeted stuff is we got E-Rich, who's a resident Rockies fan, born and raised in Colorado. Actual Kurt, thank you for the $4.99.
I reached half the goal.
Appreciate that, Kurt. 1 cent off our $10 goal. How you doing, Kurt? Hopefully your evening is excellent. Been inactive for a little bit? Oh, I'm sorry about computer though. That sucks. Nothing worse than internet issues. Hey, Vanessa Khan. I'm just gonna miss that boost. Nice teammate. I don't know where. I don't know why I tried to lob that down. There's literally no one crashing that goal. Could have been interesting. I just realized the danger a little too late on that one. He threw it away earlier. Goob, that should be easy, and it's not, and that's a goal. Sad. Cringe, cringe, cringe. I think teammate in the goal honestly was not paying attention to the guy right there, because if he just jumped early, that's like such an easy block. But he was like waiting. I think he was too his ball count was up there, so he just had no idea like what was actually going on in front of the goal. Honestly, chat, my girlfriend's gonna be here sometime soon. I think I'm gonna peace out after this game and go get some desserts from the corner store so that when she gets here, she can have a fun snack, you know? Because right now I'm treatless in the taco household. I got no snacks. It's a desolate way we've been living. Noise. But overall, good grind. We kind of stagnated a bit on 2s, but we're kind of peaking in 3s. So if we can win this and get our MMR back, then we'll maintain a high peak. Hey, Fennec, this taco is the snack. Well, that's what I'd like to think, but at the same time, she's gonna get here and be like, I'm hungry! And I'm gonna be like, sorry, I don't have any fun snacks. Like, I can make her food, but I can't, like, there's nothing like candy or treat-wise. Now she's gonna want like gummies or chocolate. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that would've been hilarious. Dude, all these pads, that's crazy. Yo, to be fair, I want gummies and chocolate too. Well, you gotta work. Xbox cap and I have 108 hours. Bro, I just hit 200 hours in Civ 5. Can I get a bacon double quarter pounder with cheese, pickles, and mustard? Sorry, buddy. We just ran out. Nice. Oh! Yeah, I know this is a little bit of a slower stream, everybody, but yeah, like I said, this is gonna be our last game. My girlfriend's probably gonna be here very soon. Or at the very least within like the next like 20 minutes, and I just wanna make sure I have enough time to run out and grab some treats for her. So I'm gonna peace out of this. Drop a sub if you're new, drop a like on the stream so YouTube knows you like this stuff. Or just chat so YouTube will bring you back here some other time. If you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, I don't know why you would ever do that, but, you know, follow if you're new. If you got a Prime, always appreciated. Other than that, yeah, we out here. Good stream, though. This is definitely a good palate cleanser of a stream after how bad yesterday was. I was overthinking that a lot. It doesn't matter, it's still my assist. Let's go, Pog. Nope. Close one. Is this throwable, chat? I guess we'll find out. You're cooked? I am, which is why I just won. All right, slightly up. It's fine. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'm peacing out. I gotta get ready for my girlfriend getting here. And I will catch you guys on the flip flop. Drop a sub if you're new, and I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.